Once upon a time, there lived a little boy with his mother in a village near 금강산. One day, the boy was being bullied by other boys because he had no father. He came home crying and asked his mother, "Mom, why don't I have father?" His mother said, "Your father passed away before you were born." "How did he die?" "Your father was a great hunter. One year, the tiger from 금강산 took many people, so he chased after the tiger to 금강산 and never came back. Then I will go to kill the tiger and take revenge my father." "Oh no, my son, you are too young and you can't even shoot an arrow. Your father was a sharp shooter." "Then I will practice shooting every day." From that day on, the little boy made his own bow and arrow and stood in front of the target and practiced shooting just hundreds of arrows every day. He flew. Sunny day, rainy day, snowy day, he didn't care. Many years passed and he got confidence because he could hit every target. So he decided to go mountain Kumgang to kill the tiger. His mother said, "Before you go, let me test you shooting." So his mother took a water pot on her head, and in the distance, the boy just pulled his bow and shot an arrow and made a hook through the middle of the water pot. Then quickly the boy made a small mud ball and shot it with his arrow and filled the hole, and the water stopped leaking. His mother let him go. So the boy went to Mountain Kumgang to find the tiger, but he couldn't find the tiger. He just, roamed around. Then, in the darkness, he found a small hut. So he knocked at the door, and an old woman came out. So he asked for the night there, and the woman welcomed and fed him with food. After meal, she said, "What brought you here, young man?" And the boy said, "I came here to avenge my father. I will kill the tiger, the great tiger in this mountain." The old woman said, "Oh, I've seen many hunters went into the forest to kill the great tiger, but they never came back alive. I'm afraid you are too young to die." But the boy said, "I'm a sharpshooter. I can beat the tiger." "Really? Then let me test you." So the old woman took out a needle with a thread and hung it on the ceiling. Then she blew out the candle and said, "With only one arrow, hit the needle." So the boy, in the darkness, aimed at the needle and shot an arrow. The needle fell onto the floor. So the old woman, "Good job. You may succeed. So tomorrow I will show you how to find the tiger's trace." And the next morning, when the boy said farewell to the old woman showed him how to trace the tiger's footsteps. And she said, "Perhaps when you arrive at the tiger's den, the tiger will rest in his cave after the big meal. So this is the only chance you can hunt the tiger. Good luck." So the boy just carefully examined each step of the tiger's footsteps and finally arrived at the tiger's den deep in the forest near the big rock. At the entrance, he looked into the darkness, and at the far end of the cave, he saw the light on and off, and he smelled the tiger. They were tiger's eyes. So the boy depressed and put his arrow in the bow and just aimed at the tiger's neck and shot an arrow, and again another, shot an arrow, and again shot an arrow. Just straight 3 arrows to the tiger's neck he shot, but the tiger, even after got the 3 arrows, it just roared and leapt out of his place and rushed toward the boy. And before the boy ran away, the tiger pounced at the boy with his huge body, with his huge mouth. The tiger gulped. The boy lost his consciousness, but the tiger already injured seriously with his brother's part, and he just violently ran around the cave many times until he finally lost his energy, and he came back slowly to his cave and collapsed. Thump! And the boy awoke, but someone just his shoulder touched his shoulder. He was surprised and looked back, and there's a girl about his age, and the girl with a very teeny voice. Are you alive? Boy, we are inside the tiger. I was swallowed yesterday. The tiger killed my family. Or can we make it out? So the boy, yes, we can. And he just went around and he found the tiger. No more just running around. So the girl handed him a dagger. This is my dagger. Could you use this dagger and make a way out? Yes. And the boy grabbed the dagger and began to cut the tiger's inside. He did. The tiger was so huge, and his bones and flesh was so strong, but he did. And finally, he cut through the tiger's belly and made a hole out. He helped the girl out. They just stood. They looked down at the huge corpse of the tiger. And the boy looked around the inside cave, and at the corner, a pile of bones and skulls. So he went there, and he shouted, Father, 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 I'm here, please. Father, answer me. Then, miraculously, a skull from the pile of the bones rolled down and came to the boy's foot and stopped. Then the boy picked up the skull. It was very old skull, shining white. And he just held it, and hot tears rolled down to the skull. And he said to them, this is my father. I'm sure And they collected all the bones and skulls and moved outside and dug a big grave and buried them in the grave tomb and prayed for the peace of the souls. And the girl didn't have any place to go, so he took the girl home. And the mother was so happy to see her son came alive, even brought her husband's skull. They buried the skull and made a tomb and gave a very heartful memorial service. And the boy married the girl, as all stories said, and lived peacefully with his mother in the village. Never again the tiger attacked or he went hunting. Thank you.